Why did Lionel Messi, an icon of FC Barcelona, have to leave the club in 2021? This question has stirred the world of football and left fans in a state of disbelief. For over 2 decades, Messi's name had become synonymous with Barcelona. His departure wasn't just about losing a player, it was about losing a piece of the club's identity, a legend who had shaped the course of its history. The weight of this shift is immense, and understanding it requires us to delve into the intricacies of football's financial landscape and the stringent rules that govern it. So, let's dive into the events that led to this momentous shift in football history. The roots of Messi's departure lie in the financial troubles of FC Barcelona. A world-class football club, FC Barcelona found itself embroiled in a financial quagmire. Saddled with significant debts, the club was grappling with the need to reduce their wage bill, a condition imposed by La Liga's financial control rules. These rules are put in place to ensure fair play and financial sustainability in the league, but they also meant that Barcelona was in a tight spot. Considered an icon and a mainstay at the club, Lionel Messi was in the thick of this predicament. He understood the gravity of the situation, and in a bid to stay with the club he had called home for over 2 decades, Messi agreed to a significant 50% pay cut. Now imagine the magnitude of such a decision. Messi was ready to halve his income, a testament to his commitment and passion for the club and its fans. Yet, the financial predicament of Barcelona was so severe that even this substantial sacrifice was not enough. The club's debts were too high, and the wage bill, even with Messi's proposed cut, was still too costly. The deal to keep Messi at Barcelona, despite his willingness to accept a lesser salary, unfortunately fell through. It was a harsh reality that even Messi's readiness to compromise could not alter. The economics of the situation were clear, and the numbers simply didn't add up for Barcelona, and so the inevitable had to be accepted. Messi's time at Barcelona had to come to an end. Despite Messi's willingness to take a pay cut, the numbers simply didn't add up for Barcelona. In addition to financial constraints, there were also regulatory hurdles that Barcelona had to consider. The Spanish Football League, also known as La Liga, has a set of financial control rules. These rules are designed to ensure that clubs don't spend beyond their means and maintain a level of financial stability. Javier Tebas, the chief of La Liga, was adamant that every club, Barcelona included, needed to abide by these regulations. He dismissed any notion that the rules would be relaxed to accommodate Messi's situation. In Messi's case, Barcelona was required to reduce its wage bill significantly. Despite Messi's willingness to take a 50% pay cut, the club was still in a financial predicament. This meant that even with Messi's sacrifice, Barcelona couldn't offer him a new deal, and remain compliant with La Liga's financial rules. This predicament is a prime example of the rule of law in action. Even in the world of football, where emotions run high and icons are worshipped, rules and regulations have the final say. This was a clear instance of rules and regulations shaping the fate of a football icon. With Barcelona's hands tied, Messi had to look elsewhere to continue his football career. And that elsewhere was none other than Paris Saint-Germain, or PSG to those in the know. The French club, as eager to welcome Messi as Barcelona was reluctant to let him go, became the new home for the Argentine maestro. The reactions were a mixed bag. Barcelona fans, devastated by Messi's departure, gathered outside Camp Nou, the stadium that had seen Messi's rise from a promising youngster to a global superstar. Their sorrow was palpable, their disappointment evident. Many felt that the club had not done enough to keep their beloved player. But for PSG supporters, it was a time of eager anticipation. The arrival of Messi was seen as a massive coup, a testament to PSG's rise in the football world. But the move wasn't without its share of controversies. A Barcelona member filed complaints with a French court and the European Commission in an attempt to block Messi's move. The argument? That PSG's potential signing of Messi would violate financial fair play rules. It was a desperate bid to hold on to what was no longer theirs, a last-ditch effort to reverse the inevitable. The French Football League and PSG, for their part, did not immediately respond to these complaints. They were too busy welcoming one of the greatest players of all time to their ranks. The legal battle, it seemed, would have to wait, because Messi had a new club to play for, a new fan base to impress, and a new chapter to write in his illustrious career. Despite the controversies and the heartbreak of Barcelona fans, Messi's move to PSG was a reality. And as the saying goes, the show must go on, even if it meant moving from the familiar turf of Camp Nou to the Parc des Princes in Paris. The departure of Lionel Messi from Barcelona was a complex affair, steeped in financial and regulatory challenges. A review of the key points reveals that Barcelona's financial predicament played a significant role. Despite Messi's willingness to take a 50% pay cut, the club's debts and financial control rules thwarted the agreement. La Liga's stringent financial regulations further complicated matters, making it impossible for Messi to stay. Consequently, Messi found a new home in Paris Saint-Germain. This was a momentous shift in football history, a testament to the significant role of finances and regulations in shaping the careers of football icons.